Hi there, Aquarius friends. Welcome to your February forecast for 2025. I'm so excited to dive into the tarot and uncover what's ahead for your career, love life, and any other overall energy for this month. Before we get started, I'd like for you to grab your favorite drink or beverage and get real cozy and comfortable. Today, I am working with nothing to drink, but as soon as I'm done here, I'm definitely going to go run and grab me a quick coffee. So let me know in the comments what you're sipping on today. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss your monthly forecast. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Today we're going to be using the Cosmic Synthesis Tarot as well as the Rider Waite Tarot deck to clarify. If you have been watching a couple of other videos, you've probably noticed that I start off using one deck and I clarify down with another deck. I'm going to be continuing this process. Please feel free to listen to other major prominent placements that you have in order to get a full message if you would like. I do have some videos posted now and some will be posted later as well. So this is going to be for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising for the month of February 2025. I will be pulling one card for overall energy, as well as three different kind of decks for three potential situations or things that's going on. That way, if one pile doesn't resonate with you, you can listen to pile 2 or pile 3 to see if that resonates with you. Again, this is for Aquarius. Let's go ahead and begin. All right, Spirit, what is the overall energy for the month of February for Aquarius? What is the overall energy for the sign of Aquarius in 2025? What is the overall energy for the sign of Aquarius in 2025? Ooh, the Emperor. Really love the Emperor in this card deck. I really feel like that this Emperor is telling me that some of you guys are really going to be unapologetically yourself, okay? And I feel like that this is very important because Aquarius naturally is going to do what Aquarius desires. Aquarius is going to do what Aquarius wants to do. That's just the logic of it. That's just what it is. I really don't think that's going to change. I just believe that Aquarius likes to do what Aquarius likes. And you guys may have been feeling a bit not like yourself in January or in December, like things just wasn't adding up, or it was like things were outside of your control. But I feel like that's going to be shifting for you guys in the month of February. Okay. I also feel like that with the Emperor, some of you guys could be taking on like really important roles this month that I feel like is going to I feel like this is going to propel you, maybe, and especially not maybe, especially like when it has to do with like career. I feel like that when it comes to your career, things are going to be shifting. When it comes to, the way that you put yourself out there, what you believe is right for you. And I feel like the spirit is emphasizing what you believe is right for you because, again, as an Aquarius, you are key to know things, you are prone to know things, and you have this natural unapologetic type of behavior about you anyway. But I feel like that in these last couple of months or so, parts of that was kind of dwindling down, or you have been like re-evolutionizing yourself. And so I feel like with the Emperor coming out to play, that is a major sign of you pretty much just taking back your power and putting yourself out there in a way that people would never respect. I was gonna say respect, never expect, and maybe in a way that people would never respect either. So it's really just about you doing it anyway because it feels good to you, regardless of if people agree with it or not. The Emperor is also the sign of Aries here, so you could definitely have Aries in your charts. Okay, I know with Aquarius, your sister sign is Leo, so that wouldn't quite be your sister sign, but it is still the opposite, fire and air opposite. So fire signs can be very prominent for you. But I do feel like that this is a position that you are really comfortable fulfilling, Aquarius. It's very much like you could have natural leadership type qualities, and those things are going to be very important this month. A lot of delegation, something could land in your lap, and you may be in this position to make a decision like, how am I going to evenly distribute this to other people, or how am I going to manage, this massive thing that has came inside of my life. I also feel this like cloaked with protection type of energy. So Aquarius, some of y'all could have really been like praying heavily, asking for some type of spiritual protection, asking for some type of safety mechanism, or you have somebody who is praying over you to ensure that you are safe. So I do get this like cloaked with safety type of vibe that comes from the Emperor as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your 3 piles to get more information about Aquarius. What is one thing Aquarius should know about February 2025? I said one thing, and they said we have many things. We're going to make that a pile. What is another thing Aquarius needs to know about February 2025? What is an additional message for Aquarius? Thank you. And final messages for Aquarius who will come across this live. What is it? Okay, that one turned over. We'll take it. I feel like I'm going to take one more just to clarify this last one. Perfect. We have your card, the star card, at the bottom of the deck. So I really do feel that this is going to be a month about you, not to mention it is February. So, happy birthday. But I really just feel like that I get like this energy that it reminds me of Burger King. Okay, so Burger King could be significant for some of you guys, but Burger King, right? It's like you can have it like you have it your way, like literally you can have something your way, like something is being presented to you in a very favorable type of fashion is what I feel is coming in here. Okay, so starting with the first pile, let me move these to the side. Starting with the first pile, we have the Eight of Swords here. So with the Eight of Swords for February, I feel like that some of you guys could be getting to this position of reclaiming your power, regrounding yourself, finding your strength, getting to this place of reinvention. For some reason, the Eight of Swords and then having the Emperor in the background is definitely reminding me of the, what was I about to say? What is it reminding me of? Oh my gosh. It's almost like the death card, it reminds me of, okay? Because, or the tower, like a shift has happened, and I feel that you were getting in this process of just finding yourself again, getting into this process of, finding your strength again, finding your faith for some of you guys again. I feel like that this could have been a very trying time for you these last couple of months or years, or this last couple of time that has passed. I feel could have been very hard for some of you guys. I feel like that's you, as being an air sign, you need to flow. You need to, like go with the current. And I feel like some of you guys have felt bound and restricted, unable to really express yourself, or unable to do the things that you've actually wanted to do. Rather that was a restriction, like a physical restriction, rather that was a mental restriction, a spiritual block, or whatever. But I do feel that some of you guys have been weighed down more than, or in a less ideal way than you would want to be. Okay, Eight of Swords, I feel also like jail, prison could be popping up too. So some of you guys could have even been in that position, or have somebody that you care about that's in that position, and it's possible that this could be a sign this person is being released, if that is the intention that you were desiring or wanting. But I also feel like somebody's waiting for somebody to speak up. Like that spirit is showing me the throat chakra here. So I feel like that spirit, or some of you guys are waiting for someone to speak up about a situation that you feel is like chaining you down, burning you down. But when I think about speaking up, this could even manifest as memories. So some of you guys may have some memories that you're trying to uncover, memories that you're trying to, open up and just realize and factualize and just make sense of a situation here. With the Five of Wands, some of you guys could definitely be going through almost like this competitive motion. I feel like this is like fast movement. So it's taking me back to the mind again. So some of you guys could have been in deep thoughts over the last couple of months or days. I feel like some of you guys really were just trying to get a grip on your ideas or grip on your direction, a grip on your thought process, or again the memories that are resurfacing. I feel like that there's so many things that you would typically want to say, or there's so many things that you would typically want to do, and it's about not getting rid of these ideas, because you could definitely do it all, but finding a sense of order with them, finding, setting them to different priorities. What's high priority, what's low priority? Not to say that these things will never get done, not to say that it's not possible for these things to get done, but to have a better grip, a better grasp, and a better understanding. Okay, now Five of Wands, I feel like that this something's giving me like this energy of, somebody or something could be literally running around in your mind. And I feel that spirit is telling you to get a hold of that. Okay. So if there's no water cards here, but if it is your emotions that are running high, then you may be needing to focus on controlling your emotions better. Or, when you have something that you're very compassionate about or very passionate about, it's about maintaining a sense of order instead of having it just explode like why can't I think of what that word is? It sounded sporadically, that's not what it is, but I cannot think of it. But yeah, like it's not about sporadically, thank you. It's not about it's a sense of control. A better need for of control is what I feel here. Okay. Now, taking it back to the Emperor, I feel like that if this is like a job situation and maybe you're applying for a highly competitive thing, maybe you're applying to go to school, maybe you're, applying for a job or putting in for a raise or something that's very competitive, it's very important for you to ground yourself and know that other people's outcome does not determine your fate. Okay. So just because people are like, oh, that's really a hard thing to get into, that is not for you to take and feel discouraged. That is for you to realize how favored you are when you do get accepted, and understand that just because most people don't get into it doesn't mean that you won't get into it. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles here. So I definitely feel like that some of you guys will be like applying for something, auditioning, spirit said auditioning for something, and it's you just can't put yourself in the same box. Now this is very interesting because another thing that came out is it's spirit is showing me like a profession or service or something that you're doing, and while there may be many that also do it, you must identify your own personal trademark. Okay, what do we mean by that? I feel like the spirit is saying that, let's say you're in the hair business, right? You like to do hair. It's a very competitive market. There's a lot of people who do hair. You must develop your trademark. You must develop what makes you stand out, what makes your thing different. Because if you put yourself, and it's important about putting yourself, if you put yourself into the mix, then that's what's going to make it stand out. But if you're doing something that is literally the same or looks exactly the same as everyone else's, people will not be able to see your difference. And the thing about you is that you are unique, and so you were meant to put your uniqueness into things. All right. Now, you're going to stand out if you put a sense of you in it. I mean, Aquariuses are going to stand out, period. They just always are. It doesn't matter where your placement lands. So you need to take that and turn it into, I was going to say motivation or drive, but that's not the word. You need to take that and marry that with your concept, with your idea, and allow that to birth the creation of what it is that you're doing. And you can take that any way whatsoever. Okay. You have the Knight of Swords here. I do feel that some of you guys could be getting released. Spirit said not let go, but released from a contractual agreement that you have. So if you've been looking to try to break your lease and move out somewhere, but you're like, oh man, I don't want to pay these extra fees, I feel like there may be a loophole. I feel like there may be something that shows up that allows you to get out of a situation without getting a consequence for that situation. Okay. I also get this energy of someone could be getting news about a career position and being released from that position. And I feel like that spirit is telling you that they are preparing you for something greater and something better. So I don't feel like you're just going to be released and then you don't have like no pay or nothing like that. I feel like there's going to be a heavy severance for you. But I also feel like that there's going to be avenues that's open along the way. So if you're applying for unemployment, I feel like you'll be approved for that. So it's not that you're just going to be let go and forgotten. I feel like that you're going to be let go, be provided for, but there's another path that you're going to be headed in. Okay. With the Knight of Swords, this is air sign energy. So Aquarius, I don't know, I was going to say Capricorn. Some of you guys could have Capricorn in your chart as well, but Aquarius, Libra, Gemini are air sign placement. I feel like that this is some news that's coming in. Really want to clarify down what type of news this is, okay? Some of you guys, the movie Brave could be significant for you, or some of you guys could be from Scottish descent or Irish descent. Nice, the Knight of Swords here. King of Cups, okay. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm not sure. I keep wanting to say Capricorn. Okay, so something from January could be significant. January could be very significant to you because Aquarius, you do share a month with Capricorn in January, just like you share a month with Pisces in February. But I feel like but Capricorn wants to come out heavily. So this could be a father role or just that sign in general. Now the Knight of Swords is the King of Cups. So I feel like that there is a sense of balance that's coming in, fulfillment even, just with the King of Cups here. I'm going to clarify a little bit more. This could definitely be a person. So like I said, it could be a father figure. I feel like that a father figure could have like broke your heart. I feel like that, like somebody who should have had your back or something, like it just didn't, it just fell through. It just fell through. And I feel like that this is something that you've been, constantly going back and forth with, a situation that you've been going back and forth with in your mind. This could even be somebody, if you find out somebody is sick, finding out that someone is flooded with regret. Somebody could be very regretful about situation. Okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles that's popping through at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that although something may seem bad or something may seem like, well, I'm not really sure why that went left, I don't feel like that's going to be what it continues to be. Sometimes we can't see what's happening in the darkness. That doesn't mean that things are not happening in the darkness. And in this particular sense, I feel like that spirit is putting in some type of work in the background. The Judgment is right after the Ace of Pentacles, so it's definitely for your favor. All right, this is very interesting. I feel like that if you have an Aquarius placement, maybe listen to Capricorn's reading too, because Capricorn keeps coming out here. We have the Devil card, Capricorn. Capricorn energy. Oh my gosh, this is really interesting. The Devil came out, which is the sign of Capricorn. So if you're an Aquarius, maybe listen to Capricorn's reading. That could definitely resonate with you on a very deep level. But I feel like with the King of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, I do feel that somewhere along the lines, like you may hear something about a confession or, something that someone is feeling very tied down about or tied down to. I was wondering if it was addiction. I don't necessarily feel addiction here. I mean, it could be. Okay. Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like that there's something about letting you know that whatever work that you've been putting in, rather this is work like physical work, rather this is work on having people see the truth, or rather this is, work on keeping yourself positive, healing childhood trauma, healing some type of trauma or anything of that nature. I feel like it's not going to go in vain. Okay, it's not going to be in vain. Ace of Wands. I feel like that you're going to get your way out. The way out is coming. Okay, but not without the truth being told first. Can we get any more context on this? I feel like this particular part may be very specific But is there any additional context? Because if not, I'm going to just shift over to the next energy, because I feel like that this energy, it's not going anywhere else from where it is right now. So anything else on this particular context of energy? Anything else that Aquarius needs to know regarding this energy? Judgment. Yeah, things are going to be, the truth is going to be found out. The Ace of Swords. I feel like there's going to be some type of news, like judgment's going to be called. There's going to be blessings. There's also going to be karma. I'm not saying that everything's going to be love and light. Somebody's definitely going to get the, the negative side of the stick. The Knight of Pentacles here. I definitely feel like there's going to be some type of tangible thing that happens. It's not just going to be like, oh, well, you're going to be sad, or you're going to be depressed, or you're going to be angry, or you're going to be like mentally strained. I do feel like there's a tangible effect that's going to take place for something that has happened that has been misconstrued and tied up, and the truth is going to be let out regardless of what this is. But again, this could even have something to do with somebody's health. But I feel that the truth is going to come out regardless of what the situation is. I feel like that situation is very precise and it's not going to go anywhere further. And I would say listen to Capricorn's reading, especially because the Devil card came out, and Capricorn Capricorn wants to come out so bad. So yeah, we're going to move on because I think that's very specific energy. We're going to move on here. Okay, we have the Lovers and the High Priestess. Beautiful, beautiful energy. This is a really good time for you all to be committed to your finances and to find a perfect person for you. Now, finding a perfect person doesn't mean this person is perfect. They mean that they are just perfect for you, okay? I feel like that some of you guys have really been holding off, and it probably has been hard being alone or being celibate if you've chosen to be celibate. But I feel that it's not all for nothing, okay? Especially if you've been looking for love in all the wrong places and you decide to put that on pause until you can find love in all the right places. I do feel that you're going to find that love that you've been searching for, that you've been hoping for. And that's a very, it's a beautiful thing. The High Priestess energy is definitely giving me some type of Pisces energy here. So this could be something that really flows towards like the end of the month of February, right before we get out of Aquarius energy. But this is a really powerful connection. Again, your overall energy is the Emperor. So I feel like that some of you guys could be coming across your soul partner, your life partner, your marriage partner, your you know I don't give too much into like twin flames and stuff, but it could definitely be that as well. But I feel like this is a very deep and spiritual soul connection. Now, the beauty about this Lovers with the High Priestess is I feel that this could even be like a meshing of oneself. Okay. So if you've been feeling like a part of you is disconnected or cut off or whatnot, I do feel that this is you being reconnected, being rejointed with this other version of you that brings complete wholeness and brings complete, healing. Okay, so especially if you I guess God, like especially if you've been paralyzed in one department of your life, whether that's physically or mentally, I feel like that, or spiritually, I feel like that you're going to start to move and walk again, which is going to be such a beautiful thing for you because it's about time. Okay. I feel like this is a harmony coming in between family too. So some of you guys could be getting married soon. Maybe you're getting married in the summer months because we have 6 here, and Lovers is Gemini energy. So May, June, July, something like that, summertime, August. But I feel like that there's definitely a proposal or marriage that's coming in. We have the 5 of Wands here to clarify. And so I feel like I got the term against all odds. So something is working out in your favor, and you could have had so many people who was trying to work against you. I feel like that people are just like, how is it that this person is winning when I put this, that, and the third on them? Or how is it that they're winning when they've lost everything? How is it that they're winning when I have more than them, or whatever? There's definitely somebody that's going to be surprised by your status, going to be surprised by what it is that you have, that they're like they're not going to be understanding of it. And again, it could be they're not understanding because they're envious. They're not understanding because they have actually been trying to manipulate the system or the outcome or whatever. But I feel like it's definitely going to go in your favor. Somebody that has been very annoying to you is going to end up seeing you overcome. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. The Death card is here at the bottom of the deck. We have the Knight of Swords, so I feel like this is going to be very swift movement and action that comes in, and I feel like this is definitely from spirit. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. All right, so this can be a family dynamic. Some of you guys could be finding out that you're pregnant, especially if you've been trying to go through treatments or you've been trying to get pregnant. I feel like that's finally going to happen. It's going to be very swift. It's going to be when you're least expecting it, then it happens. Okay, with the Ten of Cups and the Five of Wands and the Knight of Swords, I feel like that. Oh, we have the Lovers twice. Interesting. Okay, I feel like that it's important for you to focus on the family that you've created. Okay, you may not have the type of connection or relationship with your family as you desired, but spirit said that's okay. That's why you have your own connection going on here. Okay, I feel like that it's important for you to know that you don't want to be around people who don't want you around. You go where you are appreciated, not tolerated. Okay. So there's this sense of disconnecting and knowing that the disconnection is fine, knowing that it's okay to be, you know, on a solo path, even if that takes like a couple of years. It's okay. Just because you can't do something in one area doesn't mean you can't go in a different area and thrive and do better. And I feel like that's what spirit is reminding you of here. Now, why do we have the Lovers card twice? Why do we have the Lovers twice? What's going on with that? Clarify why we have the Lovers twice, spirit. Why do we have the Lovers twice? Why? The Five of Cups and the Six of Cups. So okay. I feel like that this could be like mourning a situation. Some of you guys could have, you know, lost someone. And I feel like that if you've been in this period of mourning or loss, that you will start to feel more like yourself. You will start to awaken more. Okay. I I also get this energy of I get like your innocence. Like I'm getting this sense of like your innocence is being taken away, has been taken away. This is giving me past, okay? I feel like that spirit is showing me that your innocence have been taken away, like something by a giant. Take it how it resonates, but it's showing me a giant, okay? And I feel like that with this giant, they came in and really just ripped your innocence away. Like they took something away that really that you didn't deserve. This is giving me a person who comes off as very kind and sweet and caring and you know, but they'd have a problem. They had a problem or have a problem. Like and this is interesting. Where this storyline is going is interesting. And I'm wondering somebody may pose as a friend, but they're really like a frenemy. Okay, so just be very cautious with people who seem like, yeah, like be very cautious with somebody who is posing as a friend, posing as, or this could even be in the past, okay, where someone posed as a friend, someone posed as like a very kind and sweet person, and I feel like they just do something. They've done something that people are like, oh, well, that can't be true because it's this person, you know, and but it's definitely them. It's definitely them. Just be very cautious, okay, Aquarius, of the people that you have in your circle, because I feel like that this could be a friendship, this could be a family member, or somebody who is least expected in the bunch. Seven of Cups, least expected to do something, has done something or will do something. Okay, so just be very cautious when it comes to that. I feel like someone's working on trying to take away your voice. Like, so this could be like someone trying to take the truth away from you, or you could have said something and they're really combating this, making you appear like a liar. okay? And I feel that there could have been like some type of secret that was kept, and I feel like that it's about to be exposed. I mean, the Magician card is here. I feel like it's about to be exposed. Then we have the Strength card. Yeah, there's some exposure that's coming through about something. Something's being having a shining a light on an area, and I feel like that when this happens, it is really starting to sound like Capricorn's reading. So if you're an Aquarius, please listen to Capricorn's reading. But I just feel like that there's something surprising that's taking place here. And when this happens, when it comes out, I feel like that's where the change is going to go. That's when change is going to be initiated for you, Aquarius. But there's just some things that's going around, okay, that I feel like that spirit is wanting to blow the whistle on. We have Leo energy here, Scorpio energy, you Aquarius energy, and Taurus energy on the table. But I feel like that you're going to end up on top. I feel like that you will be the person who gets the last laugh, even if it's not funny. You will be the person. And so, whatever is coming your way, know that you have God, Spirit, Source, Universe, whatever you personally identify with, know that you have that, your ancestors protecting you. You have a force protecting you that you don't even understand exists for you. And that's why you don't really have to do much. Things happen. Like when someone does something to you, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to get upset. It's going to be handled for you. And so when something really happens that's very unfair and very, stressful, and it causes a lot of deception and manipulation, understand that it will be handled in the same way that they presented it. And that's not anything that you can switch. That's not anything you can change. That is just how heavily protected you are. And so I keep hearing vengeance is mine. You don't have to do it. Vengeance is mine. God will handle your battles. God will handle your enemies. You just continue to give thanks for them handling it and do you. Okay? So let's go to the very last pile here. I know that the moon came out, and then we have the King of Cups. So water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and the moon card. Interesting. This is a really big cup here. Excuse me. I feel like it's like a fishbowl. It reminds me of a fishbowl. So some of you guys could be finding a way to put things together. I feel like you're conjuring. It reminds me of like a what is it called? Oh my gosh, why can't I think of it right now? A cauldron. Thank you. Some of you guys could be stirring up some type of magic. Okay, take magic how it resonates to you, but I feel like this could even be stirring up intention, stirring up a potion, a spell, a manifestation, a prayer. Okay, but things are conjuring up, and I feel like the intention that you really set for yourself in the beginning of the month, if you set an intention on the new moon, whatever it may be, I feel like that's really going to amplify by full moon period. And I feel like that's very important for whoever that is for. So whatever it is that you've started or starting in the beginning of February or at the new moon, the new lunar year, which I believe was January 29th, whatever you initiated, whatever you did is going to amplify by the next full moon, and you're going to see that things are going to be exposed. Okay, I'm not really sure why exposure is your topic. I might have to change the title on this, but things are going to be amplified. Okay, I feel like the spirit is also saying to allow your emotions to be felt and dealt with. Be felt and be dealt with, because when you do not express things how you truly feel, if you just keep things bottled up inside, it does more harm, right? I know that some of you guys may have heard the term like the body keeps the score, and that is absolutely true. You're doing more harm to yourself than not by keeping certain things kept inside, by not expressing, by not talking. And I feel like that spirit is asking you to do that. Now, there is some form of deception, I feel, that is being revealed. Okay, this could have something to do again with like a masculine energy, just because we have the king here, the king of cups. It could be, they could have Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces energy. Does not have to, but I definitely feel that there is some type of, secret that's being exposed. I also feel like that it's important for you guys to not tell everybody your plan and allow for yourself to make moves in silence. Okay, this can be moves that are made in the night, in the nighttime, in the darkness. So some of you guys could be thinking about relocating, and it's best, or you're being advised to wait until the evening, to wait until nighttime to move. Some of you guys are doing that. There's a big change that's happening overnight. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like that it's important to keep things to yourself. Even when you get excited about it and you're like, oh, I want to share this with this person or that person or whatever. Spirit saying, we get it, but keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't go off and tell people things, all right? Tell me more about King of Cups, the Moon, and the Seven of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups? I just heard this is where it ends. But if something ends, that means that something's also beginning. Okay? So there's an ending and there's a beginning happening at the same time. Okay. This is where it ends. Okay. So if you've been dealing with a situation, or you've been in a type of environment for like the, last few years, days, whatever, I feel like that you're getting out of that. Like that is ending and something new is beginning. I feel that someone could have even been thinking that they got away with something. If someone stole something from you or took something from you, you probably forgot about it, or they probably haven't thought about it. But I feel like it's going to be exposed, and therefore, like, either that means you get it back, you receive something greater. But there is definitely an end that is approaching here. Tell me more. I need to understand this more. Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Magician. What is done in the dark will always come back into light. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there is going to be something that is presented, okay? And I feel like that this is going to cause a lot of mixed emotions here. For some, they're going to be very joyful. For some, they're going to be very bitter and feel betrayed or backstabbed. What is up with your energy, Aquarius? This is very interesting. Ace of Cups and the Empress. For some of you guys, this could even be having like your rainbow baby. So if you've been, again, looking to get pregnant, or you've been a little paranoid about your pregnancies, maybe someone's like, oh, you're a high risk pregnancy person. I just feel like that you're going to overcome that, and it's going to be the exact outcome that you intend. I really do feel like that February is going to give someone their karma, okay? Because I get this manipulation tactic. I feel like that there's some things that's been going on that you were not even aware of. But just because you're not aware of things doesn't mean that God doesn't see it. Doesn't mean that spirit doesn't see it. Doesn't mean your ancestors don't pick up on it. It just means you don't see it. And I feel like that whatever has been happening in the background, I just feel like I get this energy of someone thinking that they're free to go, that they got out without being detected, and they're like, yeah, I've been messing up this person's life for X amount of years, and they're like, I'm never gonna get caught, and all of a sudden, February brings their karma. February brings their karma. Interesting. We have the Six of Wands, and so I feel like that This is going to be a very win month for you because I feel like a lot of things are going to be exposed. I feel like that people have no choice but to deal with the repercussions that Spirit's giving to them. I feel like this is going to be a very high month for you. I feel like there's going to be a very opportune type of month for you, for where things are going to really happen for you. Things are going to start taking off. You're going to start to see like the fruit of your labor. Okay, but I do like it. I mean, we have the High Priestess card here again, clarifying that February is a win month for you. There's opportunities coming in. There's a lot of major changes. There's a lot of energy that has to do with the family dynamic. So I'm not sure what Aquarius is dealing with on a family sense, whether it's like you were born into a family, you were adopted by a family, you were in foster care. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of family dynamic that has been sprinkled all throughout this reading. A lot of Capricorn energy was all throughout this reading. So I would definitely say perhaps listen to Capricorn's reading because they were very, very, very similar. And but ultimately, I would say the High Priestess, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Cups closing out with your overall card as the Emperor. There are opportunities that's coming to put you in a higher position. And that could be a higher position, like literally a new job higher position. That could be a higher position as, you having more money and being in a better financial state. It could be you being healed of a disease or something and putting you in a more health state. So take it how it resonates. But for you, Aquarius, I really do feel like this month in February is going to bring a lot of shifts and a better sense of energy rather than it being exhaustion, because I feel like some of you guys have really been exhausted and you're just really have been looking as like, when is it my time? The star card, your energy, Aquarius. When is it my time? And I feel like that Spirit is saying, it is your time. This is your time now. Okay, so things are going to be heavily in line for you. Things are going to be in your favor. Okay, now I'm going to pull just additional time cards. I mean, I plan on being back each month I intend on being back each month to do the rest of the monthly readings for you, but I want to just see if Spirit has any particular time frames for you that need to come out. Any particular time frames that Aquarius needs to know about, Spirit? Any major days, time frames, anything that Aquarius needs to know? We got on Tuesday, on a foggy day, and then we have in September. So I feel like that for some of you guys, some September may be relevant, or this could be a process that literally goes on into the autumn month. Okay, I do know summer in the reading we were talking about summer, and so September kind of is the end of summer. That's when fall begins, autumn begins. So September could be prevalent. Something can really last all the way up that long, or this could be an ongoing battle, ongoing court case, ongoing something that could have even started last September, especially because it's in the first position. But then we have on Tuesday. So this Tuesday coming up, or any other Tuesday in the month of February, could be very significant for you. We also have on a foggy day. So this could literally be on a day that is foggy. It's all about time and description. So really pay attention to those things. Either way it goes, I know that this was a lot of energy. It was kind of stuck in one place for a minute. It was like all about like this particular dynamic. Again, I would implore you to listen to Capricorn's reading, just because Capricorn energy was so heavy throughout this. And we did Capricorn yesterday, so it is posted. So yeah, Aquarius. So I hope if this resonated with you, you got whatever guidance that you needed or whatever peace of mind that you've been desiring. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Have a fantastic February. Thanks for tuning in.